Students ripping down posters of kids being kidnapped.
You've got a high school in San Francisco that marched down through the halls, and students that were Jewish were hiding from them.
Where's the evidence of that?
Level of anti-Semitism in this country.
You've got protests that are spreading not only here, but around the world.
This is the end of the occupation.
Chanting in Australia, gas the Jews, F the Jews.
Hamas is not a terrorist group.
All of us, Hamas!
Anti-Semitism is truly everywhere, so this news can't really surprise anyone. Members of a WhatsApp group for left-wing activists in Portugal were plotting to poison Israelis at the upcoming Boom Festival. The Boom Festival is an alternative festival that intersects different forms of art, including music, painting, sculpture, cinema, theater, etc. It takes place every other year in the city of Idanha Nova in Portugal. A Jewish woman was accidentally added to the group for her work as an artist, and she soon saw ideas turning into dark plans to poison Israelis at the festival. Whoever added her didn't know or realize she is Jewish. According to her, their idea was to infiltrate the Boom Festival, set to take place in July, because a lot of Israelis go there after serving in the IDF. The group felt that it was unfair that Israelis should be allowed to be included. She added, "At first the idea was quite a mess, but then they began to organize themselves. What started with just silly ideas then began to take shape as plans, and as you can see, is truly sinister." One of the texts read, "They are all pretty much IOF, Israel Occupation Forces veterans, boys and girls. I was thinking of giving them a taste of their own medicine. Wake them up and let them know they are getting a humanitarian warning to leave their tents. Make sure they are at a safe-ish distance away, and then torch their tent. I'd let them know that I am the most moral arsonist in the world, and then give them this strychnine drop to cheer them up." If you are wondering what strychnine is, it's a highly toxic, colorless alkaloid used as pesticide, which leads to convulsions and then death through asphyxia if ingested. In fact, strychnine is being used to poison and kill stray dogs in Morocco as part of a plan to kill 3 million dogs in that country to make cities nicer for the 2030 World Cup. And our next video will be about this very same subject. Other sick messages read, "Oh come on, strychnine in their acid is not the dismemberment of babies. They are all former or current IOF after all. What's a little strychnine to people who have torn babies to shreds while wearing the baby's mother's stolen underwear?" Another one said, "The entire world needs to adopt this tactic of boycotting wherever Israelis are found." The Jewish woman, under the fictitious name Sarah, told the reporters that she was also in a group phone call where similar plans were expressed, although she said the plans on the phone call were worse. There were plans to defecate on Israelis' tents, urinate in their food, set their tents on fire, and put bad substances inside other substances they may take. Other plans included making Israelis feel uncomfortable or attacking them. All of this was a shock to her, given that, by her own words, first of all, our nature party scene has always been very inclusive. We become one when we are on the dance floor. So reading these vile, racist, actually criminal plans to hurt Israeli people, especially after what happened on October 7th, was appalling to me. Before we move any further, if you're liking what you're seeing, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It makes all the difference to help the channel grow. Thank you. Sarah tried to warn the organizers of the event, but nothing has been done, so she has rushed to warn the other 4,000 Israelis that are planning to attend the festival. She also reported the plans to the Portuguese authorities that said to be monitoring the situation, although the woman lamented she wasn't taken seriously. Hopefully, everyone involved in this despicable display of anti-Semitism has been identified and nothing has happened. This year, the Boom Festival took place between the 17th and the 24th of July. As if the actions themselves weren't concerning enough, this brings back the horrible memories of Israelis being targeted at a music festival. On October 7th, 2023, 378 people between civilians and security of different nationalities were killed at the Nova Music Festival. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.